Are UAP whistleblowers a construct of intelligence agencies? In recent years, the topic of unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs, has become center stage in public discourse. Governments, media outlets, and influential whistleblowers are bringing mysterious sightings and classified reports to light. But behind the growing barrage of UAP revelations lies a darker, potentially orchestrated twist. Could the individuals stepping forward with astounding claims about UAPs be more connected to intelligence agencies than they appear? Could their stories, as intriguing as they are, serve a deeper agenda? This script explores these unsettling possibilities. By the end, you may never view the UAP whistleblower phenomenon the same way again. Humans have always been captivated by the unexplained. From ancient celestial observations to modern UFO sightings, every era has stamped its fascination onto mysterious objects in the skies. However, the modern UAP craze surged in the mid-20th century when a wave of sightings coincided with escalating global military tensions. Sightings of flying discs and government secrecy surrounding these events added fuel to the UFO fire. Fast forward to today. Governments are no longer hiding the existence of UAPs, but are instead openly discussing them. With military reports and whistleblower accounts surfacing, the question is no longer if UAPs exist, but why they are emerging so prominently now, and who stands to benefit. Whistleblowers hold a special place in society. They risk their careers, reputations, and safety to tell us inconvenient truths. But what if not all whistleblowers are what they seem? Prominent individuals have recently stepped forward sharing shocking tales of classified UFO research, extraterrestrial encounters, and shadowy government programs. While some of these testimonies inspire awe and belief, others raise serious questions. Why do these stories align so closely with official narratives? Why would intelligence agencies let these individuals speak so openly, or even seemingly encourage it? Could their revelations be a carefully controlled output, rather than a spontaneous leak of truth? Consider the timing. Whistleblower accounts of UAPs are gaining traction against the backdrop of heightened political and socio-economic tensions. From global conflicts to increasing public distrust of governments, this turbulent climate makes us more susceptible to distraction and sensationalism. Could these UAP disclosures serve as a convenient diversion? Historically, governments have used calculated distractions to steer public attention. The release of UAP-related information, while tantalizing, might be another well-executed tactic. Timing, after all, is never accidental in the world of intelligence. History is replete with examples of disinformation used by intelligence agencies to control narratives. During the Cold War, for instance, intelligence sought to both spread propaganda and obscure sensitive truths. Could UAP whistleblowers be part of a similar operation to seed half-truths into the public consciousness? Carefully planted disinformation offers a powerful tool. It grips public imagination while obscuring deeper truths. For example, an intelligence agency could promote sensational claims about extraterrestrials to hide research into advanced military technology. In this light, UAP whistleblowers could be pawns in a larger psychological operation. Take a closer look at recent UAP testimony. Certain patterns emerge. For starters, many whistleblowers have strikingly credible backgrounds: military personnel, government contractors, and defense insiders. But isn't that convenient? These credentials drive trust in their stories, yet the very institutions they've left behind are infamous for their secrecy and manipulation. Consider this. What if intelligence agencies are hand-picking individuals to act as whistleblowers, filtering the information they leak to align with a hidden agenda? Some of these narratives could reflect orchestrated attempts to control the slow drip of official UAP disclosures. Let's consider the motives. Intelligence agencies rarely act without purpose. What might be the endgame of promoting UAP whistleblower narratives? Distraction from real issues. Historically, governments have used spectacle to divert attention from crises. Could the UAP phenomenon be a deliberate distraction as we grapple with political scandals economic instability, or global unrest. Securing funding. Defense departments thrive on budgets, often justified by vague threats. UAP hysteria could amplify demands for increased funding into classified research, with little to no public oversight. Geopolitical manipulation. If foreign powers become obsessed with UAP technology, it could fuel a costly and unproductive arms race, exactly the kind of misdirection a savvy intelligence agency might foster. No conspiracy operates in isolation. The media plays an integral role in propagating UAP stories, often with little skepticism. Mainstream outlets increasingly platform whistleblowers with sensational narratives, yet rarely investigate inconsistencies. This leaves audiences with more questions than answers, but ensures their continued fascination. Has media coverage of UAPs become a strategic extension of intelligence operations? By sensationalizing certain whistleblower accounts while ignoring competing views, the media could unwittingly act as a megaphone for intelligence-backed stories. Let's analyze whistleblower claims. Many narratives prominently feature fragmented evidence, personal experiences, classified documents no longer accessible, or vague references to hidden technologies. This lack of concrete proof raises a critical question. Are these gaps the result of suppression or signs of a controlled leak that relies on mystery to sustain its allure? If whistleblower stories mirror patterns set by intelligence agencies, such as vague revelations, secrecy, and larger-than-life claims, their authenticity must be scrutinized. Governments have a long history of manipulating information for political or strategic gain. Consider the secrecy around the Manhattan Project, or the disinformation campaigns of the Vietnam War. Could UAP whistleblower stories be the 21st century evolution of such practices? What if instead of covering up UAPs, some governments are actively encouraging narratives for strategic gain? This possibility flips the traditional UFO secrecy trope, suggesting that controlled disclosure might be the real deception. Amid the hysteria, credible UAP research might be getting sidelined. Scientific investigations into anomalous phenomena are sometimes overshadowed by the more sensational claims of whistleblowers. If intelligence agencies are indeed crafting parts of this narrative, they may be undermining real efforts to understand UAPs. Are whistleblowers serving truth or keeping us further from uncovering it? Why are UAP disclosures emerging so prominently in this political moment? Is it mere coincidence or part of a larger socio-political strategy? Timing speaks volumes in intelligence circles. The sustained narrative cycles around whistleblower revelations beg a deeper question. Who benefits from sustaining this trend and how? UAP stories evoke powerful emotions: curiosity, fear, wonder, even existential dread. These feelings make us vulnerable. Intelligence agencies know this all too well and might manipulate these emotions to achieve strategic goals. Whether fostering fear to justify defense spending or encouraging wonder to distract from other crises, UAP narratives are a potent psychological tool. Some experts argue that UAP whistleblowers provide a crucial lens into hidden truths. Others caution against taking their revelations at face value, given intelligence agencies' history of disinformation. Several open questions remain. Who vets these testimonies? Why are certain whistleblowers amplified while others are ignored? These concerns should raise red flags about the authenticity of current UAP discourse. One of the most valuable tools any public can wield is critical thinking. As you watch UAP whistleblower testimonies and read headlines, ask yourself, who benefits from this narrative? Who controls the platforms disseminating these stories? What patterns emerge, and which voices are silenced? The truth, especially when obscured by layers of secrecy, demands skepticism. Blind belief in either the whistleblowers or their detractors can lead us further away from what's real. The UAP whistleblower phenomenon is captivating, perplexing, and potentially orchestrated. By pulling back the layers of leaked testimony, intelligence strategies, and public manipulation, we find ourselves questioning the fundamental nature of these revelations. Are whistleblowers revealing hidden truths about extraterrestrial life and advanced technology? Or are they instruments of a hidden agenda, playing the long game to influence public opinion, secure funding, or foster global manipulation? As citizens, it is our duty to demand transparency, not scripted disclosures dripping in mystery. Until we uncover the real story behind UAP whistleblowers, we remain the audience to an elaborate production written perhaps by unseen hands. The final question remains: are we observing the revelations of brave truth-tellers or pawns in a larger, calculated scheme?